Bootstrap Colors, very different from CSS colors and HTML colors. So the reason why they're different from HTML and CSS colors is because HTML and CSS colors give their colors by their code names. So like they have code names for colors. So there are 4 ways to do this, which is through the color name, which is simply red, an HEX value, which is hashtag FF000, 0, and then there is the RGB value, which is RGB25500, and then you have the HSL value, which is HSL 0 100% 50. So if you haven't checked those out, you should check them out. I'll put the CSS playlist, it should be in the link in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out just for a little refresher, or if you haven't seen it already. Whatever we're doing now isn't going to impact from your learning on that. This is completely different, but if in case you want to learn about that, you can go ahead over there to my CSS playlist and watch that. But what makes Bootstrap different from HTML and CSS is because they give their colors through their meaning. So danger is red, warning is the color yellow, success is the color green, info is the color cyan, important is the color blue, body is the color black, white is just white, light is light gray, dark is dark gray, muted is a shade of gray, and secondary is another different shade of gray. So muted and secondary are both different shades of gray, they're just different. Dark is dark gray, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So those were all the different types of Bootstrap color names and what the colors correspond to. Bootstrap colors are done through their meaning. Make sure to keep that in mind, and I hope you understood that. So now let's demonstrate what I just talked about, the color names. So the first things first, when we're always doing Bootstrap, we need to do 2 things. The first thing is to save it as a .html file, which I already did. You can go ahead and Control-Shift-S and save it as a .html. The second thing that you're going to need to do is that you're going to have to include the CDN. I might put it in a description or a pinned comment down below, so you should go ahead and check that out and be sure to copy the CDN. Or you can download the Bootstrap file, but I just prefer to include the CDN. You can just change the title. And yeah, I guess that's it. So after that, let's just get started with the main thing. So from here, what we can do is first we need to put a class, because the color meaning name, like danger or warning or something like that, that is included with a class name, and that class name is called text, which we need to put down in quotes. And then after text, we need a hyphen, and then we need to put the meaning. So let's say we do like danger for me, and danger is red. And then after that, you can put whatever text you like, which is just simply red. And then you can end it like that. So what that's going to do is that it's going to make this text right here the color red, because danger, which is the meaning we put here, means the color red. So let me just show you, save it, and then quickly reload it. And as you see, the text becomes the color red. This works with all the other colors too. You just copy the same format. So let's say P class, we need the class name, which is text, and then the color, which is yellow in this case, and we want to make yellow, the meaning for yellow is warning, I believe. And then this, we make it yellow, and then we save it, and then we go ahead here and we reload it. And as you see, it becomes yellow. This works with the rest of them. Note that there is no orange, there is no none of like those kind of fancy colors. Orange is the only exception because combination of danger and warning is orange. It's a blend. So yeah, that's how it works with the rest of the colors. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So my key point here is that Bootstrap colors are expressed through their meanings. We use the text class to make our color, our text a specific color. If you don't put the text, then it'll just make it its default color. The text is really important because next we're going to do something slightly a little bit different. because instead of making red the text color, we're going to make it the background color. And we can simply do this by changing the class name. And the class name, I already gave it away, is BG, because BG is background. And then after this, we need a hyphen and then whatever color we want. So let's say danger, because I just like it. And then here we can put our text. So this text is going to have a red background color. So as we save it, here, you see that here it's having a red background color. As you see, it gives a default black text. We can change that because red and black don't really blend well together. So to do this, we can just essentially put a space and then put the text color that we want. So let's say we did white, because white is white. So we can just save that, go ahead over here and reload it. And now you see it becomes white. So I've seen a lot of people mess up on here because what they try to do is that they try to put a quote here and a quote here. That's not going to work because it won't recognize it. So you're going to have to put all the classes within one set of quotation marks, like shown here. And then you can do what I showed before, which is just simply BG danger without the white text and then red here and reload it. So as you see, that these are the three things that we talked about in today's video. They greatly differ. Two of them contain the background class, which gives the background color red. The other one contains the text class, which makes the text color red. I hope that makes sense. Just remember that the text class always makes the text that specific color that you want. So like let's say we put danger, so it's going to make that text color red. If we put warning, it's going to make it yellow, or if we put one of the other colors, yeah, that's how that works. And then BG class, it makes the background color, whatever color that you say here. In my case, it's going to make it red. So that's pretty much it. Just remember that Bootstrap gives the colors through their meanings, and that's pretty much it. This video was short. So if you enjoyed the video and you see the subscribe button down below, if it's red, be sure to make it gray. And follow my socials if you're interested. And I'll see you guys in the next video.